Why is money management important? So this might seem like an obvious question, but the reality is money management is important because money is like gasoline for a car. It's fuel for a business. So if you have a business, one, and you want to measure the success that you're having, it's not so much that more money makes you a better person, but it can measure the volume of people that you've been helping. Money is, they say it's an accelerator. Like what that means is that if you have a problem and you want to solve it and you don't have enough time to solve it yourself, if you have money, you can hire someone to solve it. And with the right amount of money, you can hire the best people in the world at it. So money management really matters because the concept is that you need to be sustainable. This is an issue with a lot of nonprofits because a nonprofit doesn't profit, but a lot of them think that means that we just get given money and we go do stuff with it. And that's why so many nonprofits with good intentions go nowhere. Money management matters because it costs money. Like, I hate to say it, but it takes resources to do anything. It was a real shock for me when living in Tokyo. I realized one day that as soon as I leave my house, I'm spending money. I can't, especially in Tokyo, there's no park benches you can really sit at for free. So I gotta go and sit at someone's store, and then I gotta pay for that seat because I'm using it, someone else isn't, so I gotta order a drink or food, or I'm taking a train somewhere. It takes money to get things done, and so money management is important because a business exists to solve the problem for a target market. A company is a group of people who solve the problem of another group of people via a product or service. And money management matters because if your business is solving a problem, you want to make sure that you're able to continue to solve that problem in, as far on to the future as you like to. But you also want to make sure that there's money in it that's enough interest for the owner, that's incentive for you to be involved. And you want to make sure that you've covered your expenses, that you can invest in research and development. If you don't measure it, you can't manage it. If you can't manage it, you might wake up one day and find out that your bank account's been closed down because you haven't paid these taxes, or this surprise expense happened and now suddenly you have to shut your doors, and all these different scenarios where, money really matters. Kanye West said this great, that having money isn't everything, but not having it is. And that's because in a business, if you don't have money, it makes it really hard for you to mobilize, to get things done. You can barter, but your progress is a lot slower than it could be if you could write a big check. Money solves all problems a lack of money creates. It doesn't fix everything. But if you have a problem because of a lack of money, proper money management can help you alleviate that problem. So money management is important because without proper money management in your business, you're just going to have a lot of unintentional or unwanted surprises. And at the end of the day, you might work for years in this business and find out that if you had just done some planning in the beginning, you would have known that this never would have taken you where you wanted to go. Because as a business owner, the business has to serve your life because you've got to wake up and put in the hours to get any progress made. And if it's not serving your life, then it feels like a parasite and it's a big drain on you. So money management matters because, you just don't want that stress. If you could just do a little bit of planning in the beginning, and if you could just do a little weekly maintenance stuff, staying on top of your books and staying on top of money and allocating it, you can just be in a way better position to understand when you can relax, when you have to really lean in, and when you can spend a little bit extra on the nice bells and whistles that you want for your clients, your customers, better tools, and it lets you know how you're doing. If you're not properly managing your money, you don't really know how you're doing. You're just waking up and doing stuff every day, but you're not really able to see the result of it. And even if you're an artist, it might be nice to know how much people value your art. And that could be demonstrated by volume of people that are purchasing it, or how much people are willing to spend for it, and how far it's gone. And unfortunately, you may have fantastic art, but if you can't afford to get the message of your art or get it out there and do the shows in the different places, no one's going to know about it. The business graveyard is littered with world-class products and services that nobody knew about. And if some of those businesses, maybe not all, but a percentage of them probably would have gone a little bit farther, done a little bit better if they had better money management.